I'm going to give this another shot. I feel like it deserves a chance to really shine, and before I was in such a hurry. So let's try this on again. Welcome back, you guys. It's me, Lydia Marie. If you're new here, make sure you hit that follow, subscribe button, and make sure you give this video a good thumbs up. Today, y'all, we're gonna do a little rewind, okay? The last video I posted of my Sephora haul, I went back and watched it after I posted it and did all the edits, and I felt like the review of the foundation, the Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Caring Foundation, I felt like it was a little rushed. And not only that, when I watched the footage back, I felt like the shade match was a little bit too bright, if you will. Too light is the word I'm looking for, duh. And once I came back, I filmed that video 2 days before I went on vacation. Once I came back, I got a tan. Like, I have tan lines, and I tried on the foundation when I got back, and it was definitely the wrong shade. So I went back to Sephora and I exchanged it for a new color. So we're gonna just do the video again of my Sephora haul, and I'm trying on the items again, specifically the new Givenchy foundation that I picked up. And I want to see today a little wear test, first of all, because I took it on and I put it on in the last video, and I took it right off because I had to film something else. So I'm going to give it a wear test today. So it'll be about 4 or 5 hours or so of a wear test just to see how I like it and try out the new shade. So let's get into it. Here, as you can see, and I'm going to use a Morphe brush. This is a Morphe Kabuki brush. It's got a nice flat dense top. And actually I'm just going to put this on with my fingers on this side and see how it looks. Once let me take my earring out. Once I blend it out, I'm just gonna tap it in. Oh yeah, that looks good. You never know with Sephora lighting. You have to try things in natural light, because Sephora lights, oh yeah, that goes so much better. Sephora lights have that fluorescent in them, and you can't really tell. I didn't color correct at all, but I will color correct before I put it on this side, on my left side. But if you can see, that color match looks much better to me. It's not as pale. Better. Alright, so I did a little color correction with the Bobbi Brown color corrector in Deep Peach, which is funny because the Deep Peach shade is just about the shade of the foundation. And I'm just blown at how this is like looking like a perfect match. And of course, you know, with foundations, you have to let them oxidize, let them really get in and work on your skin. But look at that. Look at that coverage though. I think this is a good match. I'm glad I went back and exchanged it, because as a tip, you can work with a foundation that is slightly darker, but a foundation that is too light for you, it is very hard to correct and warm up. You would have to have a lot more product on your skin to correct and warm up a foundation shade that's too light. So if you're in between, always go for a foundation that's a little bit darker. You can work with that more, but a light foundation that's too light is gonna have you looking casket sharp, and that's a no. This is just such a pretty foundation. I mean, look at that. I have a pump on here, a pump on there, and you really don't even need that much. I'm just putting a lot more on camera, but it doesn't feel like I have on a lot of foundation. And I'll get you close so you can see the shade match, and we'll blend it down so there's no lines of demarcation. Just blend it down here. But that's a really good match. All right, I'm so glad I went back and exchanged it. I just had to give this another one, and I'm excited to see how another try, and I'm excited to see how this is going to wear throughout the day. So now I'm going to move in with the setting powder, the Givenchy Prisme Libre setting powder, and I got the shade Mimosa. And we're going to set this with the setting powder. So the last time I tried the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder, it was too matte underneath my eyes. because I was using the Muff that comes with it, and it put way too much powder under my eyes. So I'm just going to take the banana powder and a light fluffy brush, an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to put like not even a fraction of that powder under my eye to set it. And I'm using the brightening one. I like how this looks like a little Neapolitan ice cream, like a little, it has all 4 colors in there, so you can really mix and match it. And I'm just gonna set wherever I put that concealer with the brightening powder, and I'm trying to keep them separate. And then I'm gonna take the other powders and just kind of use a big fluffy brush to swirl all up in it, and I'm gonna set my face with this, and we're gonna see how this works as well for the day. And it's a curious contrast because the foundation is so glowy, and this is like an airbrush, kind of like a soft matte, which is why I'm using so little. And I'm just gonna take it and set it that way. It feels really good. I mean, it really feels like luxury powder. And then I'm going to go back and warm it up with the bronze, but I really like how that powder gives you that good airbrush finish. That's nice. For some light sculpting, I'm going to use my Tower 28. This is their Sculptino bronzer slash contour, and this is in the shade Getty. It's really a bronzer, but it is such a nice natural finish, and I don't want to mess up the natural finish of the foundation. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on this Real Techniques Expert Face brush. It's got dense brushes, so I'm going to take a little bit on my hand to make sure that I have the control of this product. But look at that. It just gives just a nice, you know, little flush, little natural bronzing. And I'm already bronzed from my tan and all that, so I'm not going to do a whole lot. And I'm going to go over it with powder bronzer as well. So yeah, maybe I am going to do a whole lot with bronzer. I shouldn't have said that. Over the cream bronzer from Tower 28, I'm going to be taking my MAC Skin Fix bronzer. I have been loving this, honey. It is just, I'm telling y'all, MAC put their foot in this little bronzer here. I want to try the luminous one. I was curious to see, but look how that just gave me. That is bomb. This is a really good purchase. I was very happy with that. I really want to try some of those new MAC lipsticks. MAC, if you're listening, hi MAC Cosmetics. I mean, I'm really going to be a great lip ambassador for you, so we should talk business. You know what I'm saying? We need to tag MAC in this video so I can get on with the PR, because truly they deserve me and I deserve them. I'll put a little bit here, and that's the bronzer. I'm playing around with the blush. I have 2 by Rare Beauty. The first one, this brighter pink, is the shade Encourage. Right on top of that, I have a couple of dots of their new one called Truth. I think it's a new one. It's one of the mini ones that I got in a sample or something. But I'm going to put these on, and you know, a little bit of these blushes go a long way. But to keep with the nice soft theme of the foundation, of the bronzer, ooh, Selena girl, I don't know what you put in these blushes, baby, but they are magic. Look how that just blended out. I like my blush high up too, right on top of my cheeks, like that. Ooh, that's nice. Let's do this side. This brush is a little fluffier, so it's an angled blush brush, but I have to stay in control because with it being so fluffy, it can kind of blend all over the place, like way up here like it's doing, but we can fix that. That's a nice flush of color. Yeah, we can fix that. That's okay. As a quick tip, I think I've showed you guys this before, because my blush got a little higher than I wanted, I'm just going to take the brush that I used the foundation with, without adding any extra product, and just tap around it. Not blend it, I'm just going to tap around it, or on top of where I want to correct that blush. And that's better. See? No extra product, just a quick tip. I'm going to do a little eyeshadow today. I have prepped my eyes with MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly. This is a classic, and this is what it looks like. So it has a little color to it already. I'm just going to add a little bit of color from this Anastasia Soft Glam palette. This is the mini palette. I'm just going to do a little bit of a base for the cream eyeshadows that we tried the last time, the ones from Sephora collection. And because those have shimmer, I'm going to do my base with all matte shadows. So I'm going to just make that matte, no particular order, and just kind of take it all over my lid for a little soft matte feel. And this was the shade Dusty Rose that I put all over my lid. It's this one from the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. Super nice palette. I love this palette so much. I really do. I'm almost hitting pan on 2 of the colors. So I'm gonna do this one in the shade Beige. This is one of the ones that I wore in the last video, and it's a shimmer one. It doesn't have the glitter. I think it's called Beige, but I'll link it again below, and I'm just gonna keep it right there. I really like these though. I really like these shadows. They're easy to blend, and even though they do dry down, they don't dry down so quickly that you can't kind of do anything. But look how just a little bit I had to do right there. I really enjoy wearing these. I'm really into eyeshadow sticks these days as well because of the ease of use of them. You don't have to have 50-11 brushes. You just go in and do them. So my good old Canon camera app just decided to give out randomly. So we're going to adjust a little bit. I'm still filming on my Canon, but I can't see in my other thing. That's okay. We're almost done. So I have the eyeshadow on just like that. That came out really gorgeous. What did I use the last time for lips? I can't remember. But I'm not going to do too much of a popping lip, but I do want to add a little highlighter to this look. I feel like the glowiness just needs a little something. So I'm going to use the Maybelline highlighter, one of the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighters. And this is in the shade Molten Peach. It has a nice little shade or peachy to it. First, I'm going to take just a little bit down here on my nose. And just ooh. Not me saying a little bit and adding all that highlight. Well, anyway, I think it was Rihanna who once said more is more. So, okay, that's fine. It's fine. All right, so for a lip combo, I'm going to do an old favorite. I'm using the MAC Cork. Is this Cork? Chestnut lip liner from MAC. No, it's not blended yet, but, you know, we'll get there. And I'm going to use a lipstick from e.l.f. This is a pink lipstick from their O Face collection in the shade Shame Effortless. And just put that in the middle. And we're going to top it with MAC Oh Baby Lip Glass. Y'all know this is my GOAT. Because I can't remember for the life of me what lipstick I used before. But I really wanted to just use the foundation again. Yeah. There it is. That's the face for today. We love it. Yes, we love it. Alright, you guys, so that is the face of the day. Playing around again with the Givenchy Prisme Libre Care Glow. Is that what it's called? Am I getting this mixed up with the Lancome? Yes, I am. This is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow foundation. And like I said in the beginning, I went and got another one. This is the shade 5 N345. You know I'm gonna link everything down below so you'll have all the descriptions. This is a much better fit as far as the shade match goes, especially now that I've gotten a little sun. It just melts and looks a lot better. But we're gonna do a wear test, and I'm gonna be shooting the wear test on my iPhone. You know the iPhone is a lot more unforgiving than my Canon is, so we're really gonna want to see how this foundation wears for a few hours. I want to see if it oxidizes, gets darker, if it fades away or whatever. I did prime my face and I gave myself a good dose of setting spray. So I'm going to do what I have to do for the day, and I'm going to do a wear test, and we'll be back. And then I'll come back and let you know my final thoughts later on today. Okay, bye. So it is 7 o'clock. Or 6:59, but this is what the foundation is looking like. It held up really well. So this Givenchy Prisme Libre Care Glow, or Glow something. I always get the name wrong, it's so long. This is what it looks like. Not bad. I do need the powder right here where I get oily, but I know that has a lot to do with the highlighter. But overall, this is what it looks like in natural light because I'm in the car. Really good. I'm impressed. All right, you guys, so that's it for my wear test and second review of the Givenchy Prisme Libre Care Skin Glow. It is called the Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation. All these long names, but this is the name of it. I had it linked before, but I will also link this shade down below. Overall, the wear test went really well. I think it still looks really good and natural with the other makeup that I put on. It held up well. I really like how the stick eyeshadows, these have held up well as well. They're really no budge. I mean, I've been rubbing my eyes and there's nothing, you know, coming off. So I'm really impressed with this face today. I'm much happier with this review than the second one that the first one that I posted. I just felt like it was rushed. So I'm glad I went back and reviewed this again. So this may be my foundation for summer. Not only is it because the shade matches on point, but also just because how it looks and how it held up today in the heat. So let me know if you like this video. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this a big thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my blog newsletter. I see you guys that have already signed up and I truly appreciate it. The July newsletter will be live very, very soon, so keep on watching. Of course, I'll link everything below, and thank you guys so much for always supporting my affiliate links. You don't have to do that, but I truly, truly appreciate that you guys trust me enough to go to the links that I post, and if you choose to purchase, I'm glad that you guys trust me enough to purchase something from those links, and I truly appreciate it. So I'll see you guys back here the next time, and it probably will be sooner than you think. Okay, bye.